Jai Shri Mataji. This is Brett from Australia, the National Coordinator for Sahaja Yoga in Australia. Just wishing all the yogis in Australia and the world a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And just want to say thank you for all the yogis doing all the great work for Shri Mataji, helping to spread Sahaja Yoga and bring her vision for humanity to light. So well done to everyone. Just a couple of things to note was the 21 days online program has been going along now for 18 months and is still going along strong. It went from Australia to other countries around the world this year, and it's going went into Malaysia and America and New Zealand, and next year it'll be going into Europe. So it's been a great success and a lot of people getting their realization online, and it gets a lot of yogis together and involves working together. So it's been a very positive initiative, and we've had some other great realization programs happen this year in person as well. So there's been the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Victoria, there's been the Music of Joy country tour, there's been a Diwali program here in Queensland with over 150 people and various politicians present as well. So these are just to name a few. I'm sure there's yogis doing wonderful work all around the country and around the world. So Jai Shri Mataji, have a lovely Christmas. Jai Shri Mataji.
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for everything you've done for us. On this auspicious occasion of Christmas, our gift to you is our love for each other and our collective work, where we work together to fulfill your divine plan. Over the year, we've done many things. We've looked after this beautiful ashram. We are improving the ashram. We've cleaned and painted it. We've cleaned all around it in preparation of the fire season. We beautify it by building a nice green lawn and a water fountain we can enjoy together. We've also built a veranda on the north face, and we're now currently refurbishing the second floor meditation room, which you can use to give programs. We've put a new security gate, but most importantly, we've worked together, we shared each other's experiences, and we supported each other. Thank you, Mother, for all this. We are spreading your message of inner peace and self-realization. We've had tremendous gains in our Facebook presence. We have almost 500,000 clicks on our Facebook page. We have 1,700 followers, 900 from Perth, and most importantly, we had 11,000 clicks to our freemeditation.com.au website. We've supported our online programs. In February, we started a 21-day program, which almost 50 people were involved in. And we were greatly supported by our South Australian brothers and sisters, our friends from Tasmania, our friends from Canberra, from Queensland, from New South Wales and from Victoria. It was a great experience spreading your message through the internet, and we've learnt a lot. Thank you also to our friends in Germany, Austria, Norway, Indonesia, India and Japan that assisted us. We've been going for 10 months. We've got many views and we've given realisation to many people. Our face-to-face programs are going well. We've had great attendances and we've set up some new ones. Yoginis have gone into their regions and given programs on the beach in far out places. And we've done some special programs for unprivileged people. We'll continue these programs, our online programs and our support for improving the ashram in the new year. And with your grace, we'll grow stronger and stronger in love for you and love for each other. Jai Shri Mataji, thank you for everything.
Mataji. We would like to all thank you for the opportunities you have given us this year to spread Sahaja Yoga and to introduce people to you, Shri Mataji, because all we really want is for people to know you like we know you. So this year we've had many wonderful opportunities. We've had the online programs with people getting their realization online, and then going through to intermediate levels, and then finally through to advanced levels, where many of them have even recognized you even though they have never met another Sahaja Yogi. We now, through these programs, have yogis in Ghana, in Macau, in South Africa. So it has been truly a wonderful experience. We thank you very much for this opportunity. Chris?
Yes, Shri Mataji, one of the opportunities that Jenny was referring to happened for me at Sahaja Yoga store in the southern part of Sydney, around Cronulla, on a beach setting in a market weekend, where we gave realization to about 52 seekers. And it's always a wonderful time for Sahaja Yogis to involve themselves in, because not only do they get the opportunity to show what they have in their understanding and in their ability to convey the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga, but they also get to share the experience with fellow brothers and sisters in Sahaj. And I live in Canberra, so this was a wonderful opportunity for me to spread my wings and involve myself in an activity that was available up in near Sydney. I'll now pass on to Rita.
Shri Mataji. So this year I was fortunate enough to be involved in a project to create the flyers for general programs like online programs. Because a lot of yogis they've been doing leafleting for years, but we usually do it for public programs or events or classes. But the last 2 years during COVID, there's hardly any events or classes. There's online programs, but we didn't have the general flyer for it. So there's a few yogis have really strong desire. They want to continue doing letterboxing so that they can bring the seekers to get to know you. So it actually went really smoothly when someone has an idea and the design, and then when we put the email out, there's so many people who come forward and saying they want to be part of it. So I think the first cut we had printed about 20,000 copies, and we just make a new version a couple of weeks ago. So because the physical class has resumed, so we have changed the wording a little bit. So this is just our way. We're trying to bring more people to come to know you, and thank you for the opportunity for us to do it.
Okay. Shri Mataji, thank you for all the blessings you've given me this year. I was lucky enough to start with the leafleting this year and then to run programs at Epping. I was blessed when I was doing leafleting just to give people realization, talk about it, and then I had the opportunity to do 2 public programs at Epping for mental health, and then another one, I can't even remember what it was. And then I was also lucky enough this year to run programs at work. Mother, you really blessed me that I was able to run allied health programs, then run a 6 weeks meditation program for everyone at work, and to spread your love and joy.
In Hornsby Hospital?
Yes, in Hornsby Hospital. And thank you, Mother, again and again for all this opportunity. And I've also still got opportunities next year. They've asked us to come to Parramatta Council and do programs as well. And I'm just so delighted to have all this opportunity to spread your love and joy to everyone. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji, this year we have been involved in a collective activity which you have in the past suggested to us that would help us to become more collective. And in this respect, we've been holding on a monthly basis what we call a Going Deeper weekend at your property at Balmoral. And this has proved to be most beneficial for all of us who have been attending, because as you have suggested, that we don't really know each other that well, perhaps on a superficial meet and greet level, but not in depth in the way that we can really understand and appreciate each other's abilities, talents, and contributions that we can make towards making a collective weekend successful. And of course, at your property at Balmoral, it means that we can grow vibrationally as well as in other ways. And the emphasis is, as you have suggested, to meet at our property so that we can vibrationally strengthen ourselves for the work that we have to do where we live in the various cities around and suburbs of the cities and rural areas around Sydney and New South Wales and in the ACT. So this is a venture that we intend to continue with next year, and to make it even, to put it more on an official level, to have it calendared and made available to everyone to come and enjoy on a regular basis this type of Sahaj collective event. And Shri Mataji, we thank you from the bottom of our heart that you have made this possible, that you have given us this understanding that this is something that not only we should do, but we can actually enjoy doing. The meals that we have, the havans and the evening programs and pujas and the morning meditations, in particular in your beautiful meditation room at what we call Mother's Cottage, add to a very wonderful weekend of beautiful moments in our Sahaj life. Thank you, Shri Mataji, from the bottom of our heart. Thank you for everything. Thank you for giving us self-realization. And thank you for being with us all through these moments of collective togetherness. Jai Shri.
Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, with your divine blessings and guidance, the Sahaja Yogis of Western Australia and South Australia organize Zoom online sessions demonstrating various aspects of Sahaja Yoga meditations for seekers around the world. The sessions cover topic of morning meditation, foot soaking meditation and music, dealing with the past, dealing with overactivity and achieving integration. Shri Mataji, dear children, continue to expand to reach out to seekers in Australia and other parts of the world through online sessions and spread your message of love and compassion. We are always guided by you and your divine knowledge and will be your instruments in spreading Sahaja Yoga. Jai Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are very happy to announce the sessions in the January, that is starting from 9th of January 2023, and it will be a 21-day series. We seek your permission and your guidance throughout the series. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful celebration to enjoy this Christmas festivity and puja. I'm involved with the Burnside Community Centre, and there's also Cheltenham Community Centre, and for beginners. And we've been doing foot soaking as part of the ongoing sessions, and it's been a really great experience to allow oneself and the people there to deepen the experience and really feel it and really get the benefits, especially through foot soaking, and deepen the meditation and have the insights that you clearly have given us and guided us with. So it's been your blessing that it's been flourishing, and so Shri Mataji, I'm very grateful for that and for my own growth, and may we flourish and grow even more and bloom and be fragrant flowers before you. Thank you, Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, we had beautiful Diwali event at Diwali Mela in October. We gave self-realization to many people that day. It was lovely to give self-realization to all of those people, promising Shri Mataji continue to do all divine work under her blessings. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji. Mother, we have also started collective morning meditations incorporating the Mooladhara clearing meditation recommended by you in the year 1984. It is helping us to grow collectively, and daily we bandhan any negativity hindering the acquisition of an ashram for us. We want to invite you, Divine Mother, to establish your lotus feet in South Australia. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, we'd like to thank you from our hearts and the Australian Collective for your continued support and guidance in looking for an ashram and abode for you here in South Australia. And we won't give up, and we continue to look for a place where we can all come for worship and keep spreading Sahaja Yoga to the world and to especially here in South Australia. And you'd like to add something with Santi? Jai Shri Mataji, thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji. Please continue to guide us in our search for an Adelaide ashram. Please bless us as always, and please ensure that we will find an ashram in the quickest and earliest possible way. And we thank all the Sahaja Yogis throughout Australia for providing the support in finding us this ashram. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you all. Prosperous New Year.
Thank you, Mama, for giving us the opportunity to have the programs at the Logan Library for quite a few years now. We have a lovely group of ladies.
I think we are doing like a talk with 13 years. Continue going the program.
Yes,
and it's really nice program and continue going.
We have some nice group of people there that come regularly, and we really appreciate that we can continue to do this. And one other thing, Mother, today we had, and this evening we had a wonderful collective program and concert to raise money for your childcare in Sydney. So we had lots of instruments and singing and talking stories about how they came to Sahaja. It was really wonderful. We had lots of joy.
Like vibrations that's really strong, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, we have a wonderful collectivity here in the Brisbane Collective. Thank you for that, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Shri Mataji, I'd like to speak on behalf of Joyanne Tollis and to talk about what she's been doing. She's been putting together lots of 10-minute videos for new people, and she has been creating these short videos and then putting them up online on the YouTube channel Seeds for Change. And I think she's uploaded about 84 videos, and out of those she's had 4,500 hits on them. So 4,500 people have viewed these assortment of videos that she has put up to help people to meditate at home and to help them with the beginnings of their journey with their self-realisation. Jai Shri Mataji.
So by your grace, Mother, Hetty Henson and I have had a lovely year running the Kawana program at a beautiful venue by the beach. And while many of the other face-to-face programs have pretty much closed down, we've kept a few steady people coming to the Kawana program, and they've been going deeper. Every now and then we get someone new, but it's been very enjoyable to see that little kind of family of people grow. And then from time to time we get to do something else that's a bit interesting and adventurous. One of our older people arranged for us to run a self-realisation program at the aged care facility that he lives at, and that was very entertaining. 3 people stayed awake and got their self-realisation. And it's just been a very enjoyable time with the face-to-face programs and all of the activities that have been happening online, and the huge variety of programs that we have now as Sahaja Yogis to help us have stronger and deeper meditations, and to each learn and develop ourselves and become more proficient and expert in Sahaja Yoga. So thank you for all your blessings this year, Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you, Mother, for the wonderful opportunity that we got this year to spread your love to everyone. We did a Harmony Day program that coincides with your birthday, and we celebrated that at the Redcliffe Beach. And we also managed to get a grant from the local council, which really helped us to organize the program. And after the success of that program, we also applied for another grant to do a Diwali festival that was organized by Sahaja Yoga. And it went very well as well. So I'll let Sudipta to talk a little bit about the Diwali program as well. Yes,
Mataji. So a little bit of highlight about the Diwali. I think the biggest take home is we managed to give realization to a First Nation person, and also the Minister for the local cabinet, Mayor representing our Queensland cabinet, Chris Whiting, and then the local mayor of Moreton Bay, he also got his realization. The councillor for Breckenridge Ward got a realization, and also the police constable, the Moreton Bay officer, he also got his realization. So through these channels, we hope that your love and message of world peace and your blessings percolate to the wider community, and there is quite a bit of interest within the wider community for future such programs. So please guide us through your processes so that we can be future instruments to spread the message of your love and hope to the rest of the world.
Jai Shri Mataji. I just moved from the Sydney collective back to the lovely warm Brisbane collective. My contribution is very, very small compared to everyone else, but I just attempted to start some programs in the library and did a bit of leafleting. It's just to get some experience. It was a really good feeling for the future, and starting from very, very small, and hopefully I will be a better instrument to Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji, Mother, we would like to tell you about the new 21-day programs that were started worldwide. We got the opportunity to help out those collectives and pass on our experience. So the 21-day program was done in the US and in New Zealand. There were other 21-day programs that happened with Singapore and Malaysia as well. Weber will talk more about them, but we just got the opportunity to help those collectives out so they can start with those programs. And they are still ongoing. They happened last year and they happened this year, and they're also going to happen next year. So that was wonderful after the 21-day program that happened in Brisbane.
Jai Shri Mataji. Mother, thank you for all your love and blessings and for all the knowledge and strength that you have given to us, your children. With your grace, Mother, there have been numerous programs happening across the world, in Australia and abroad, both online and face-to-face programs for the public and for the collectivity as well. Mother, last year, you blessed us with the 21 days program format. With your grace, we got about 400 seekers in the first session, which continued, among which about 120 of them got their, after getting their self-realization, continued to be with us throughout for 3 months, and they attended the Christmas Puja in December 2021. And now most of them are still continuing and practicing Sahaja Yoga in their respective collectives. Continuing from there, with your grace, this was also spread and taken up very joyfully and enthusiastically by the USA collective. They started a program in February this year, which started with giving self-realization to more than 600 seekers online, and they continued to do the programs for 108 days straight, which resulted in many Sahaja Yogis being created again in US and other countries. And a similar format has been taken by other countries, collectives like Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand, and now next year, Mother, the heart of the universe, the UK and the Europe are also planning to do a 21 days program. Mother, these programs are so joyful, so lovely. They not only have brought the collectives together, the Sahaja Yogis together, but have also spread your message of love across to your seekers of truth. Shri Mataji, we ask for your blessings that more and more people across the world get their self-realization and get established in Sahaja Yoga. And the collectives already in Sahaj, they should come together in love, peace and harmony, and be at your holy lotus feet forever and forever. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Mother, with your love and blessings, the seekers who joined us for the 21 days program last year went more deep into so many programs, and their spiritual ascent this year had so many lovely programs all over the world with your blessings. So many people, so many yogis came together. It was so joyous. Shri Mataji, also this year, the Queensland collective who do the morning meditations together, they have been reaching out to so many other people. This year has been so beautiful, Mother, with your love. I feel so grateful, so thankful each and every day. I got my self-realization. I have such a beautiful Sahaj family. For the future, I just pray that please make us a beautiful instrument of yours. Whatever we do, in every action, please guide us. Just like little children, we hold on to your finger. You guide us in everything, Mother.
Thank you, Shri Mataji. This year, by your grace, Shri Mataji, we were able to come back to face-to-face program, but most of the programs which we did were still online. I think no one does anything specific because every Sahaja Yogi is what Shri Mataji is using them as their instrument at that very moment. So you can't plan and do a program. But I still recollect one of the program, which was a program which we did with Chinese collective. And that program was very different, absolutely unplanned. And it was a sentence said by a host, Australian host, and then translated in Mandarin by the Chinese people. And then they had put in such an effort. And that program, I really felt very different vibrations. And this takes us to a level and make us realize that whatever we are doing, we are just her instrument. And she's beyond the region, beyond the language, beyond any human conception of what concepts and conditionings and ego we carry. And that was really amazing. And hopefully we are able to support more collectives and more countries in this way. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for all your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for a wonderful year. We had wonderful opportunity to be part of 21 days online and in person. The result of which, some of those programs, we had lovely interactions with all the different states of Australia and also overseas. And at Cabela for Ganesha Puja, we met some of the graduates from the 21 Days series. And so that was very exciting.
Yeah. Shri Mataji, we are very grateful to you for using us and finding us clean and effective enough to be your instruments. And for that, we are thankful. Thank you, Shri Mataji.
And not only just the online programs, but just the programs around Canberra. And we had 3 new attendees just from the programs this year who attended the puja with us today, and they were part of everything. So it was really nice to see, to have new additions in the collective.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you, Shri
So
Mataji,
nice.
for that.
Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, we were very lucky to have such a big family here in Canberra. Thank you, Shri Mataji, and thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And all I can say is, with you and with all my brothers and sisters here, I only ask forgiveness, and I hope we learn from each other every day, and I hope this bond stays stronger, and I hope this bond and love brings more seekers to the Canberra Collective. So where we have 2 new programs, one is in Queensland and one is at Gangalan.
The Gangalan Library and the Homestead.
Yes, and we had 1 new seeker, and he's so lucky, Carl. I think he came here today and it was his birthday, and I can't get more special than that. And it's so nice to see new faces here. And thanks to Philbaya and Rupali also to start the Queanbeyan program, and for the dedication that they have, and for the dedication that Manubaya and everyone here they have for the New Seeker program. And yeah, I hope we continue this next year. And for Queanbeyan, I can say that it's going to continue in February. So we are discontinuing this for during the holiday time. Yes, and I think what we also like is the way we are marketing the Sahaj programs through Facebook, and we're spreading the word through our friends, colleagues, sharing it in groups, and I guess there are more avenues to spreading Sahaj. And I hope Mother Shri Mataji, please bless us with ideas and contacts to help us spread Sahaj in the way you want us to do it for Canberra and even for the whole world of Australia for that matter. Thank you once again from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, Shri Mataji. Wish you a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas, Mother, and please bless everyone. Thank you.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
And Shri Mataji, with your blessings, we are working with the Victorian Collective for next year, and we'll be looking at doing some joint Facebook advertising together. We have some very talented marketing specialists in the Victorian Collective who have discovered new ways of getting the message out to seekers. So with your blessings, Shri Mataji, may this new venture be successful, and through your blessings and using Facebook as a platform, may we get lots of new people who really want to be here, become your instruments, get to experience your love, get to share your love with other people in the community, and let our Sahaj family grow in Australia for 2023. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Hi everyone, today is day 3 of the 10-day meditation challenge. We will be talking about how to slow down your thoughts. We will experience silencing your thoughts by going into that deep ocean which is within you. It doesn't happen by concentration or forcing your mind to stop thinking. It is something that is already built in within you. It is a natural power of yours, which manifests automatically when your kundalini is awakened and you give it your time. Here is a beautiful quote from Shri Mataji, the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation. Let us now go to the state which is beyond words, beyond thoughts, into the realm of thoughtless awareness, where the divine is pouring its blessings. So join us today on Sunday 23rd of October at 10:30 a.m. for this session. We will be broadcasting the program live on YouTube and Zoom. Go to freemeditation.com.au/10 days to join in. Hope to see you then. Bye.
Jai Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, while you know everything already and you are the source of all our inspiration and all our work, we just, from the Victorian Collective, wanted to share with you a few things that we helped in last year, tried to be your Nirmal instruments. Starting with similar time last year in December 2021, we conducted a 21-day online course because the COVID restrictions were just about to lift at that point in time. So it was an online course, Shri Mataji, that we conducted through online channels like Zoom, YouTube, etc. And we divided it into 3 parts, into a beginner course for 7 days, an intermediate course, and lastly an advanced course for 7 days. There were quite a few new seekers who joined these sessions, and it brought into participation several of your children from Victoria, mainly from Melbourne, and we were able to conduct this successfully by your blessing, Shimaji. This followed with another opportunity that we got in January, wherein we got some funds also from the Victorian state government. So we could use the state government promotion logo and some money to promote the Makar Sankranti event and realization across 3 days that we selected to celebrate Makar Sankranti in January. Shri Mataji, we focused this on your teachings of creativity in music, in arts, and in food on 3 separate days. And again, a lot of your children participated, sharing their experiences and helping give realization to many seekers who joined these events as well. We also discussed the several festivals of Makar Sankranti and the way they are celebrated all across the world, not just in India. Following this, in June, we participated in the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival, where again, through your blessings only, we got a chance to get a meditation room, which is otherwise very expensive and not even available. But we got it almost at the last moment, and we were very happy that we were able to get it and use it to the full. This was one of the few times where we saw lines of seekers waiting outside the meditation room, because we were conducting 30-minute sessions one after the other to give realization. And there were seekers who were waiting outside to receive their self-realization when the batches would end. So we had a steady stream of new seekers wanting to take the realization at that event. Followed by another 21-day online course in August of 2022, which was more or less similar to what we had conducted in December. The participation obviously differed, and it gave us a chance to include newer and more of your children in Melbourne to present those sessions and to carry forward some of those conversations with the seekers. We were also able to create some social media groups on messaging apps like WhatsApp, using which effectively we could communicate with these seekers. Then following that, just next month, we got a chance to hold a 7-day event, online event, as well as a 1-day in-person workshop in the west of Melbourne in the Wyndham Council. So their festival was called Wyndham Learning Festival. And we were able to again help provide a meditation course as well as free meditation sessions during that festival. Following this, in October, the week following Diwali Puja at Haibata, we were able to come together at Federation Square in the middle of the city for the Diwali festival, which was organized by some people there, which is an annual event. And while last year it happened online and we could not get an entry into it despite us wanting to submit some articles, but this time they again, due to your miracles, they called us themselves, and they not only gave us a stall, they gave us a chance 2 times to present Sahaj music on the stage, main stage, as well as a good 15-minute session to give realization on the main stage in the center of the city. And lastly, Shri Mataji, in November of 2022, which was just last month, we were again able to hold the second Mind, Body, Spirit Festival stall. This stall was similar to the one that we had done in June, The participation here was also very good. There were no meditation rooms in the November version of the stall, but we were still very happy that we were able to be on Nirmal instruments to facilitate realization to many seekers. Hopefully, Shri Mataji, please bless us so that all of these new seekers who have taken the realization and who continue to take the realization in Victoria, in Australia and the whole world become your children, Sahaja Yogis, and we all do exactly as you want. Jai Shri Mataji.
Hello everyone. On behalf of Sahaja Yoga Meditation, we'd like to invite you to join us on the 3-day workshop of Makar Sankranti, the festival of the sun, creativity and new beginnings. This event is sponsored by the Victorian State Government. And on the 3 days of the workshop, on the first day, we'd celebrate with different forms of art like music, dance and painting. On day 2, we'll explore some of the ecology insights on agriculture, harvesting and gardening based on Makar Sankranti. And on the final day, we'd enjoy the integrity and the unity of all the festivals celebrated in India like Pongal, Maghi, Sankrant and Uttarayan. And this will be followed by vibrant music and dance. And I hope you'll enjoy our 3 workshops. Hope to see you there, and please join us live on our channel, and you can log on to www.freemeditation.com.au. Thank you.
Shri Mataji, this is Mark and Linda in New Jersey, and we want to offer on the eve of your 100th anniversary of your birthday our immense gratitude for giving this opportunity to create an online 21-day intensive program to bring so many more seekers to your feet.
And on behalf of the Vishuddhi of America, we sincerely thank our Australian brothers and sisters from the Muladhara who brought their innocence, their dynamism, their love to such a great extent to help us to launch this amazing course that we feel has brought together so many yogis, united us in ways that we hadn't been before, and that has enabled us to reach out to seekers to bring them to your lotus feet.
Thank you, Shri Mataji. 2022 has been an amazing year, and it showed what happens when we truly are collective and so attentive to what is pleasing to you.
We felt your guidance at every step of the way. We felt tremendous vibrations supporting the course during the course as we went it online, and even though we were not physically together, we could feel that this ether element was fulfilling its true capacity to help people feel vibrations, to help them deepen. And we're so pleased to tell you that quite a few seekers grew to such an extent. Some of them were new when they started this course and literally became Sahaja Yogis by the end of the year. We started in March. Some of them had been meditating for some time, but grew from where they were and got much more established. So we were so thrilled to be able to work individually with them, online, eventually in person. And this we see this online course as a way to really work out so many things, both in our collective and for the seekers.
So, thank you.
Yes, if you can place your hands towards the television, you can feel the cool breeze quite easily because you are just there. Only thing you have to make a little breakthrough, and the time of resurrection has come. This is the time of your judgment, and it has to work out. It's a blossom time, as I call it. Many are flowers, and it has to work out. Now put your hands towards me and see that you feel the cool breeze in your hand. Do you feel the cool breeze? And do you feel the cool breeze on top of your head? You can feel it with your right hand, or you can feel it with your left hand, and this is the cool breeze of the Holy Ghost coming out of you, and now you can feel it all around you. In a subtle way, it is everywhere working, but now you can feel it. First time you can feel it.
Jai Shri Mataji. We, the Sahaja Yogis from Malaysia and Singapore, offer our humble pranams at the holy lotus feet of our mother, Shri Mataji. The journey of being a Sahaja Yogi has always been endless joy, especially when we are together to do the work of divine. It's an immense joy and gratitude to be part of this wonderful program.
Shri Mataji, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do this 21 days program, which has touched seekers from across the globe. Around 45 Sahaja Yogis work together tirelessly to make this event successful. By grace, Shri Mataji, over 100 seekers from across the globe got their self-realization during this 21 days program, united through the technology platforms given to you by you. We are lucky to be blessed with a family of technical expertise and amazing presenters. It was amazing to see how the transformation has taken place.
Coming together doing this program has given us a lot of joy, depth, and multiple opportunities to be part and parcel of the whole. For many of us, it was an unforgettable journey. Shri Mataji, we look forward to continue doing your job, to spread your knowledge to the entire seekers of the truth. Shri Mataji, thank you for this beautiful year 2022. We look forward to a brighter year in 2023, and we would love to be at your holy lotus feet forever and ever, Shri Mataji, ascending in our spiritual journey. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, this is Sobik from New Zealand. On behalf of New Zealand collectivity and from the world Sangha as a whole, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude and heartfelt thanks to our Divine Mother Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi for allowing us to not only give realization to people over 21 days program, but also allowing us to evolve ourselves individually and enjoy that at the same time. So thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again for this wonderful experience that we have all shared together. Jai Shri Mataji.
Hello everyone, this is Aarti. I'm from Sahaja Yoga New Zealand Collective, and today I really feel happy to talk about the 21-day meditation series which we held in the month of May 2022 this year. And I would like to say that the program was phenomenally impressive and it went wonderful, and it was the first time that New Zealand came together on such a platform to deliver a program to a wider international collective. And we received quite a few impressive traction from the new seekers, and that was the best part about that. And we are still continuing with the people who came out of that program. They are still with us. And so everything was very impressive. And in all this, we would like to express our thanks to the Divine, that it gave us an opportunity to come together, to share our moods, to share our thoughts, to share our knowledge, and to share our sense of responsibility. So it all came together on a same platform. We were all on same page. And we really benefited out of that individually in a very phenomenal way, very impressive, very massive growth. As I said, that when we started feeling responsible, we started looking at Sahaj from a very different perspective, from a very collective perspective, that this is our goal. Our goal is to spread Sahaj. Our goal is to spread the knowledge of Sahaj. And this goal has to be on the top of our minds. And I'm sure that many of the Sahaja Yogis who were in the working of that program, who were into the delivery and arrangement of that program, they are still continuing on with some projects of Sahaj. And so that's the best thing. And without saying, I mean, heaps of thanks to the Australian collective for that. The Australian collective who really guided us through 24/7, no holds, no hiccups. They were always there for us, and we benefited immensely out of their knowledge, and they mentored us, and they shared the technical expertise. We really they really helped a lot in many ways, and they are still by our side. So all the guys in Australia, all the Sahaja Yogis who were with us in that program, thanks to you. And I will just say that that program was just a beginning, and it was never an end, because it keeps us going. The sense and the feeling which we got out of that program, it still keeps us going. And that program was all about giving what we have, giving the knowledge we have, giving the vibrations we have. So that was wonderfully impressive, and thanks to you.
Jai Shri Mataji. We Sahaja Yogis of New Zealand, from the land of Sri Kartikeya, along with our brothers and sisters from Australia, the land of Sri Ganesha, together we got this opportunity to conduct 21 days online self-realization program. Shri Mataji, from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you again and again for making this successful. Jai Shri Mataji.
Shri Mataji, we, the members of the Life Eternal Education Board for Australia, had another great year to strengthen the desire to establish an institution where very young Sahaj children can live and learn together. The board, as volunteers from their respective states, continued to meet throughout the year to explore various options and to find a suitable answer. Some of the directors and members of the collective travelled across the country to other states to visit potential sites and engaged with local development councils for their advice. The school board very delightfully met with different groups of yogis on various occasions. We had insightful meetings with the Sahaja Yogis that are working as principals and teachers in Australian and overseas schools. We met with parents, state councillors, ex-ISPS students, and professional yogis working in the building sector. The school project has received great support in the form of positive and constructive feedback from the members of the collective. The Australian collective showed their tremendous support in the form of the large number of pledges. While they may not have been sufficient to secure some of the potential locations, the support was enough to motivate us to keep working towards your project.
Shri Mataji, as we reach the end of the year, we just seek your blessings. Nothing happens in this world without your desire. As we move on to the next year, we seek your blessings and Shri Ganesha's guidance to fulfill your desire to provide a Sahaja environment to the young children where their innocence can be protected. Shri Mataji, please give us strength to all the parents so they can raise your children to grow into strong and beautiful Sahaja Yogis. While we are guided by your desire here in Australia, we wish from the bottom of our hearts that all the Sahaja schools around the world prosper and continue to develop strong Sahaja Yogis for our global collective. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for all your love and making our bond stronger in Australia and around the world, so the future generation of children can develop as deep yogis and spread your message of love. Thank you, Shri Mataji.
O Queen of Universe, O Queen of Universe, O Shakti of Lord Shiva, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Seven Worlds, O Queen of Seven Worlds, O Shakti of Lord Shiva, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Mooladhara, O Queen of Mooladhara, O Mother of Ganesha, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Swadhisthana, O Queen of Swadhisthana, O Shakti of Shri Brahma, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Manipur, O Queen of Manipur, O Shakti of Lord Vishnu, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Anahat, O Queen of Anahat, O Mother Jagadamba, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Vishuddhi, O Queen of Vishuddhi, O Shakti of Lord Krishna, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Adna, O Queen of Adna, O Mother of Jesus Christ, we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Sasrara, O Queen of Sasrara, O Shri Nirmala we surrender to you, we adore you, and keep you in our heart. O Queen of Holy